The Diaspora Action of Democracy in Africa, DADA, a civil society organization, CSO, says the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal should not give any verdict that would set the country ablaze. The tribunal has reserved judgment on the petitions challenging the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last general election. Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, the standard bearers of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Labour Party, are at the tribunal seeking to upturn Tinubu's election. Addressing a press conference in Abuja on Thursday, Greg Jonathan, the DAS spokesperson, said the country's judiciary has the powers to avert an explosion. The judiciary is the only institution that has all that it takes to save this country from the threat of implosion, Jonathan said. All eyes have been on the judiciary because of Nigerians' respect for the law. It does not mean that the members of the Presidential Election Tribunal are in a better position in this case to tell Nigerians the person who won the presidential election. Nigerians do not wait for any court to tell them the winner of any election. It is the electorate that should tell the court. So, because they know more than the court whom they voted to be their president. But since it is in the prerogative of the court to ensure that truth and justice prevail each time they are disputed, to make room for peace and harmony, the court has been given enough evidence to prove the real winner of the 2023 presidential election. Arising from our discussions with a wide array of Nigerians is the fear that the judiciary needs to be conscious, because if their verdict fails to satisfy the requirements of justice, it may donate the youth seemingly anger and set the countries ablaze. Nigerians, there is fire on the mountain. Oh. Just like they have said, Nigerian judiciary, all eyes on you. And you have to do the needful. Following the outcome of the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria, majority of people have expressed a high level of disappointment over the outcome of the election that produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. Different people in Nigeria, even outside Nigeria, has blamed the chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, for failing to fulfill the promise he made to the citizens of Nigeria before the election. He said with the use of BVAS machine, the election is going to be free and fair, and Nigerians believed him. He told Nigerians that the election will be transparent because of the use of BVAS. He said as the election is going on, after election, the results are going to be transmitted electronically. So there is no room for rigging. But that really happened? Because at the end of the day, the INEC went back to their normal way, the traditional way. You understand? So these are one of the problems we are facing in Nigeria. When you make promises, you don't fulfill them. And tomorrow somebody can't talk, say, I was rigged out of the election. Then you can't tell the person, say, make it not talk. You don't have anything, to justify your claim that the person that is saying he was rigged out of the election is lying. That is one thing. If we are in a sane country, this INEC chairman will not be going out freely. You understand? Because he's the one that is causing us all this problem. After the election, they had every opportunity to address the situation on ground. No, they did not, because they've already had their plans on ground. Even when the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, he advised them to do something about this. But no, they did not. They say it won't cause wahala, it won't bring Nigeria down, this and that and all that. See where we are today. The judiciary have to do something. There is no need, ruling in the favor of anybody. What Nigerians are just telling them, stand for justice. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually won the election, let it go to him. If it's not him, it's Atiku Abubakar. Good. If it's not Atiku Abubakar, it's Peter Obi. Let it go for him. So Nigerians are just saying the Nigerian judiciary system should stand for the right verdict, not minding who is involved. You understand? Not minding who is involved. Someone said here, there is no judgment that will set the country on fire. After the judgment, try any rubbish and see. You guys have not learned from what is happening to Trump. You dey mind them. After INEC declare the result, where did all the gra lead to? Nothing will still happen, whichever way the judgment goes. The important thing is for justice to explain their judgment according to facts, and it will be acceptable. The patience of the government should not be taken for granted. Election has been done, a winner emerged. The next thing is to follow the process and wait for court judgment. If not satisfied, the Supreme Court is there. All is there. So no need of all these threats. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. That is why you are a very big fool. Which nonsense government are you talking about? Just take a look at you, where you were now. Is this where you were supposed to be? Ewu bigot. Okay. Which judgment will set Nigeria on fire? All these useless organizations should be tagged terrorist organization. It should be, okay? How on earth would they be harassing the judiciary to do their bidding? Must the judgment be in their way? Try nonsense and see nonsense. Okay, are they actually harassing the judiciary? So when person dey thief, even when the person pass, he never thief. You go let am know say, when you pass that place yesterday, I yesterday collect something. You are just trying to remind the person, say, see, I know say you dey thief, not take. So that is just what is happening. Well, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.